So we're gonna do a little bit of visioning. I want this to be fun, kind of think outside the box, talk to each other. If you could just snap your fingers, what would happen in your community? And I wanna think specifics. And when you figure out something as a group or personally, write it on a piece of paper. And then when we're finished, we're gonna have everybody talk, tell us what you thought, and then we're gonna see if some of these goals relate to some of our grant goals that we have hung around the room here, and see if maybe your ideas can relate to what we can bring to the table.
Healthier Together Georgia is a project of the University of Georgia, funded through the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention's High Obesity Prevention Program. Our focus is on healthy food access and active routes to everyday destinations to address obesity in 5 rural Georgia counties: Taliaferro, Stewart, Dooley, Clay, and Calhoun. The goal is to improve health and wellness in these communities by making healthy choices easy every day. While the 5 counties are similar in their rurality and culture, they are diverse in resources, which makes working in each community a unique experience. UGA's extension staff in each county lead Healthier Together coalitions to bring community members together, assess the health challenges in each community, and tailor interventions to the community. To address healthy food access, we have implemented several projects, including community gardens, grab-and-go coolers, food pantry and faith-based group food distribution guidelines, and food markets in our communities. Our work in community gardens is one of our most well-known projects that have the highest levels of participation.
Oh yes, it's had a major impact on the community because a lot of people come out to get fresh vegetables when they're in season, and they always talking about how different in the taste or whatever.
Taliaferro County does not have a lot of outlets for fresh vegetables other than home gardens, you know. And Miss Arcee, my friend there, she's 90 years of age, and she's raised quite a bit of food in her little plot. And she's probably raised a good 20 or 30 pounds of food out of that this year.
We connect the services, family and children, with services that they need, and so being able to make sure that our people in our community know that there are community gardens, that they can get fresh vegetables. And we wanted to incorporate literacy with the gardens, and so our intentions are to put a new teaching cooking kitchen together so that we can bring our people in from our county and teach them how to make a recipe.
There are individuals that stop by the garden, the Stewart Center, on a very regular basis, and they look forward to picking a squash or a pepper or a green tomato. Currently, right now, we carry them over to the extension office and people come in there.
I think it's bringing people together because we have individuals, like one lady that works at the bank goes down there in the mornings, and she was training the cucumbers to grow up the vine and picking, you know, tomatoes and cucumbers.
Hopefully it has had an impact on some people's lives, you know, with a little bit of fresh produce in their diet. Let's hope.
The Grab-and-Go Cooler program is a partnership with local food retail store owners to increase the local capacity to store perishable, healthy food items. We have also provided freezers and coolers to small food pantries around these counties. We have extended the Grab-and-Go Cooler program to our food pantry partners to increase their ability to store and provide perishable, healthy food items.
It has helped us tremendously. In the past, we were asking for non-perishable items, mostly canned goods and dry goods. But with the grant and receiving the cooler, we were able to move up a little bit, and we're now getting donations of dairy products, some meats.
Healthier Together has helped us in a lot of ways in Clay County, and one is mainly the food pantry and food insecurities. You have provided for us a cooler system for our fresh fruits and vegetables and dairy products. You have provided us with almost a 20-foot cubic freezer, so we're able, with what you provided us, to stockpile.
Through participation in this program, our partners, both retail and food pantries, have agreed to donation and purchasing guidelines to increase their healthy food procurement. In addition to these projects, we have worked with 2 small businesses to bring fresh produce to Taliaferro and Stewart County residents. These efforts have been enhanced with the Faithful Families faith-based nutrition curriculum. During the COVID-19 pandemic, we developed an online module containing 9 lessons with cooking demonstrations that can be used across the state of Georgia. To address physical activity in our counties, we conducted walking audits to determine walkability and bikeability in the towns. Communities posted walkability signs to encourage residents to use existing paths to walk to everyday destinations. Working with the city and county governments, we improved or created routes to destinations in the counties. This included repairs to existing paths, new gravel paths, and enhancement of paths to destinations and attractions to increase their use. We are working with local partners to refurbish old parks, add children's play equipment, and adult exercise equipment.
Healthier Together has helped the Historical Society mainly with our walking tour, I would say, redoing the sidewalks, making the trail walkable and safe for our out-of-town visitors.
This is an old city, and the challenge over time to maintain and keep the sidewalks maintained has not been so successful. So having, again, the resources that Healthier Together brings helps us to do a lot of those route repairs, sidewalk repairs.
We got a grant to redo all the sidewalks around the square, and then we also got a grant to replace sidewalk routes leading down from the City Hall to the walking track. Folks can go down there and walk around the track down there. We put a playhouse down there. We got some musical equipment. Our park is being utilized more. Folks are getting out, exercising and walking and doing things.
We have also partnered with the University of Georgia's College of Environment and Design to map and analyze current community walkability and bikeability that inform the development and planning of new routes to connect destinations. These planning documents are being used in county comprehensive plans and as support in Department of Transportation grant applications.
Let's come back together and see what we came up with. Love that. Lights around the walking trail in Leary.
This project is basically getting people to talk to each other. That's the single big benefit that I see. Stewart County is a huge county in terms of area, but it's a small county in terms of number of people.
It's very important to the community. It has a means of bringing everybody together from standpoint of education, exercise, eating right.
People talking to people, people meeting people.
In our first few meetings, we started out with a few simple ideas. The idea of a community garden, the idea of repairing and expanding sidewalks, the idea of trying to get local grocery stores to carry healthier foods and better options for the people that were shopping there. A lot of these ideas originated in these meetings, and the thing is so many people in the community have embraced them and taken them into themselves.
Before we got here, there was a lack of continuity between the community as far as how to be healthier. With this program, it kind of like enhanced the community and brought them together, because you have to have a partnership with each and everyone, and you bring them in, and it's togetherness. It's almost healthier together. Well, it's together. It wasn't here before HTT came here.
Good ideas come to the table, but when it comes to implementing, materials, labor, money are all components to making anything happen. I find that Healthy Together is a good partner when it comes to providing resources to making things happen in the community.
Our County Coalition volunteers, technical experts, and Extension and Healthier Together staff have been working hard over the last 3 years to make impactful, lasting changes in our communities. We look forward to continuing our work and expanding to other counties throughout Georgia.